Western or Vedic astrology? What is more accurate? So I hear non-astrologers often say things like Vedic astrology is more accurate than Western astrology. So if you overheard two people talking about an item and one person said, this is 12 inches, and the other person said, no, it's 0.305 meters, you might find it a little funny. You might think, well, you're measuring the same thing just from a different perspective. It's the same thing with these unique systems of astrology. Each is actually quite deep and profound and accurate in their own right. So, uh, Western astrology is using a tropical zodiac, which is measuring from a seasonal based perspective, from an earth based perspective. Vedic astrology is measuring from a sidereal zodiac, from the actual locations of the constellations. In the West, they've adopted the lunar mansion system, and in the East, they use the nakshatras, and these are further divisions of the sky. In the West, we have annual perfections and other time lord techniques. In the East, we have the dasha system. There's actually a lot of convergence. And as an astrologer, I study both because I think there is truth in where they confer, and an even more profound truth in where they really look at the same thing. So I focus on aspects a lot in my readings and not so much on just the personality traits of the signs, though people can find a lot of insight into that, but more so the actual geometry of a person's chart and understanding how certain configurations, what we call aspects in Western astrology or yogas and Vedic astrology, are signatures within a person, and you could say inherited karmas of what they're here to learn, what their unique gifts and aptitudes are, and also some of their challenge points or areas of growth. And what's really cool is that I appreciate about the Vedic system is they have something known as remedies. So these are spiritual practices that one can partake in to mitigate some of the more challenging phases of life, etc. And in the West, we have a whole really cool magical system of using planetary timing for creating medicines and alchemy, etc. So I think there's validity and gems of wisdom to get from both. And I also want to point out that they are two paths up the same mountain. So there's a quote from Richard Tarnas that I really like, and it's all true maps must converge. So I hope that helps your understanding. And if you'd like a session or you want to learn more astrology, follow me at Radiant Guidance.